Welcome, Kansas City Chiefs fans. Today, I bring you more updates on the Chris Jones situation, but before we dive in, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of the latest news. With a little over 2 weeks left until the highly anticipated first game of the regular season for the Kansas City Chiefs, a shroud of uncertainty looms over the defensive lineup, setting the stage for an intriguing and highly anticipated scenario. At the heart of this uncertainty is the imposing figure of defensive tackle Chris Jones, who boldly chose to maintain his personal training regimen even as the team reconvened in Kansas City. His absence throughout the training camp raises questions about how he will fit into the scheme upon his return. Furthermore, defensive end Charles Omenihu will be unavailable for the first 6 games of the regular season due to a suspension. This impending absence raises questions about how the team will address this challenge from the outset. The narrative extends to other key players on the defensive line. Recent addition Matt Dickerson is dealing with a toe injury that has kept him away from practices, while Turk Wharton, who underwent ACL surgery, has returned to the lineup. However, a recent wave of injuries raises concerns. In this context, defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo shared his perspective after a recent practice, acknowledging the intricacies of the situation. He emphasized the importance of continuity and how the lack of stability has impacted the team. In a measured tone, Spagnuolo mentioned that discovering the team's true identity may take time and that the start of the season could serve as a period of exploration. Coming off a brilliant All-Pro season, Chris Jones is an undeniable pillar of the defense. However, the lack of practice time necessitates an accelerated process for him to adapt to the game's pace when he finally returns to action. This challenge has not escaped Spagnuolo, who expressed his desire to have him back on the field as soon as possible. Spagnuolo made it clear that, like any other player, Chris will need an adjustment period after missing the entire training camp. The defensive coordinator stressed the importance of balancing the desire to have him on the field with caution to prevent injuries and ensure he's in peak physical and mental condition. When asked about how this situation might impact the final selection of the 53-player roster, Spagnuolo deferred to General Manager Brett Veach. The anticipation for the final decision adds an element of suspense to the developing storyline. As the clock continues to tick, the team readies itself for the concrete possibility of starting week 1 of the season without Chris Jones. With Omenihu's suspension and the observed situation in training, the starting defensive lineup could feature names like George Karlaftis, Derek Nady, Turk Wharton, if fit, and Mike Danna. The team embraces this challenging reality, with players like Danna underscoring the importance of being prepared when opportunity knocks and stacking efforts to carry forward the team's legacy. While defensive line coach Joe Cullen and Spagnuolo prepare for this scenario, they accept the responsibility of doing their best with the available pieces. This attitude resonates with the notion that, despite the challenges, the team will continue to persevere and remain hopeful as they strive to overcome the initial adversities of the season. Now, let your voice be heard in the comments, as your input is crucial to my work. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell to stay on top of all the latest Kansas City Chiefs updates.